Hey everybody, Lance Bell here, mind of a black, moderate conservative. Now, I've ducked this subject for the last 3-4 days. I'm finally going to talk about it. And it's that whole talk about the whole reparations thing. And look, guys, this is a bad idea. And I better explain. Now, in one of the very rare moves, I'm going to defend what Mitch McConnell said. Now, anybody who knows me personally, even though I'm a moderate conservative, I find Mitch McConnell be an outright slug, because he is. Let's be real about it. But he brought up something when he was asked about it during the week that actually makes sense. It's like the UPS commercials. It's all about logistics. And I better explain. If this was to go down, this would be a logistical nightmare. And let me explain why. First of all, you got to prove that everyone descended of slaves. That's the only way this goes down. The only way to make it right for everybody. Number one. So you got to track everybody down. So let me ask you a question. Let's say you have some African immigrants from the Caribbean, for instance. They came here, let's call it right before World War II. And they get to the first generation, and their children marry someone that was a cousin of a slave twice removed. Do you think that parent deserves that reparation money? Ask yourself that question. These are the questions you really need to ask in things like this, because there's a lot of people who's gonna be out on this. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. That's the way it's going to happen. You have to be straight up and outright prove this. Number one. Number two, how are you going to pay for it? Honestly. And before anybody says start printing money, ask Zimbabwe back in the day in Venezuela what happened to just straight printing money. It's called hyperinflation. We don't have the cash, the actual cash, to pull something like that off. And everybody knows it. So why even go down that road? It's like, and next question would be, and a subset, let's call it 2A and 2B. 2B would be, how much do you give? Even if you use my standard loan percentage of 6%, you're talking into the trillions of dollars, and that's assuming you can track everybody's lineage down. That assumes that. So think before you bounce, because that just doesn't work from a monetary standpoint. C, if you're going to give it to African Americans that were the descendants of slaves, what about the other people that were treated badly in this country? I mean, let's try, and my phone starts ringing. I apologize. Can't exactly answer that right now. I mean, what about Native Americans we treated very poorly in this country? And don't give me the tribal land card either. We're talking cash. What about them? What about the Irish? Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. The Irish. We owe them a lot too, because they went through a lot of nonsense when they first got to this country. What about the Japanese in World War II? We did the exact same thing. And by the way, I was under a Democratic administration when that happened. So a lot of things you have to think about before you say, let's give everybody, African Americans, that are descendants of slaves, money. Because it's not as easy as you think. And keep that in mind. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here. My name is Lance Bell, mind of a black, moderate conservative.